All right, so got them all unwrapped. As you can see, very nice looking solid wood. Another nice thing is that the middle pipes there are all assembled already, so there's nothing to align, they're already aligned. And then of course all the other arms and pieces that go with it. So everything you need to assemble the shelves is right here. So we're going to start to assemble the shelves, and what's really nice about this is these shelves are, the front is already pre-assembled, so they're already aligned and everything goes together very easily. The top is the shorter section, and then the bottom shelves are below that. Now there's three different pipes, three different types of pipes. This one is for the top. It's threaded on both ends, and it just screws in very easily here. You just screw it in. You just screw them in snug like that. The next two shelves, they're flat on one end and they're threaded on the other, and they have two holes. And that's where the middle shelves are going to go on. And then those are going to go right in. Now, what's nice is they're threaded correctly such that when you screw this in, it's going to align, so it's right, tighten it, and it's already aligned where the holes are nice and vertical. So that's nice. We'll do the second one. Nice and tight right there. And then the bottom one is threaded on both ends of the pipe and has two holes in the middle. That's for the bottom. Screw that in. Okay, and then we take the flanges, screw that on the top. And one on the bottom. Get started. So, and that is one half of the set. So I'm going to do the other one just like this. Okay, so now we have both of the metal pipe shelves assembled, the whole wrap brackets, and there's two bags of screws. One of them has anchors, and this is what's actually going to go into the wall. The other one is just a bag of screws. This is what we need to put the wood boards onto the metal pipes, is these screws. Now, when we assemble this, we only want to put the top two wood boards on. So on this rung and this rung. We're not going to put the third one on until it's on the wall. And if the board's already on there, it makes it really difficult to put these screws into the wall. So we wait until it's hung on the wall, and then we'll install the third board. So as you put these boards on, there's these vertical holes in the pipe, so you can see these holes, and the screws are going to come up through the bottom and into the board. Now the board, kind of hard to see, but it has pre-drilled holes in the board on both ends and on all the boards, so it's easily assembled. So you're just going to set the boards on. It helps to have someone holding it for you, and then the screws are going to go up through the board, up through the pipe and into the board. Okay, so we're just gonna put the screw up through the hole. I find it's easiest to get the screw to poke through a little bit, and then you'll see it actually, you see the little hole already pre-drilled in there, and I just do a little half turn or so now it's actually connected in there. Then do the other one, come up through the hole, put it in the pre-drilled hole. And now those are already in there enough that you can just take you can use a hand drill, just a regular screwdriver, or a drill with a bit, just put them right in. That's all you have to do. So we're going to do that on all the shelves. Okay, so to mount it on the wall, this is what I found to be the easiest way to do it. Locate the area where you want your shelves and measure a distance from the ceiling from where you want the top of this flange to be. And so what I did is we want ours to be 18 inches from the top, so we measured 18 inches on both ends. And then we took painter's tape and put it across there. And we measured it, again, where we want the edge of this flange to be over here. And we did it vertically using a level to put that tape level. Now, why did we do that? Normally, if you're hanging just something with 2 screws, it's easy to draw a line and put the screws in. But because these flanges have 4 different holes on them, and you can see they can be shifted a little bit. So it's easier just to put the flange in place. Now, why we did a vertical line is because until this is mounted, this can move back and forth. And so we want it to be vertical. Exactly. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to lift this up on the wall, have my wife draw circles in each one of these flanges. Then we can bring it down and drill the holes to mount this. So that's what we're going to do right now. Hold on a second, might line up over here too.
No, you're right.
All right, hold on a second, I gotta get this bottom. We got that one. Hold on, I gotta move the bottom just a little.
You need to look on the side. Up on your side.
Okay.
Okay, don't move.
Then that you can take and just put a mark on each one of those little circles, like so. I'm just using my drill bit, like that. That makes the drill set in there really nice. Now, guys, this is something that your wife's gonna really appreciate. I just took a piece of paper, folded it in half, put a little piece of tape in there with a catch, and if you just take and tape that underneath the your holes that you're gonna drill, as the drywall comes out, it catches in there, and it's really nice, so you don't have to clean up the mess. So now that I have these holes in, I'm just gonna take and get my drill bit in straight. So all that dust went right into there. I'm going to take my the anchors, and you're just going to take and tap them right in the hole. Take a hammer, just tap them flush. Repeat that for the other 3 holes. That's it. Okay, so now we're going to mount the shelves. We added all the holes, and that slide on the wall there. And so you can see, obviously, this takes 2 people, but you're going to work to get 1 screw in each. All right, and we'll finish putting in those screws, and then we'll put the bottom shelf on. Okay, so we have the shelves mounted on the wall, the metal flanges, and now it's much easier to put this 3rd shelf on. I already set it on. I've already screwed in one side. Got the other 2 started. Again, you just stick them up through there, line them up with the pre-drilled holes that are already in the board, and then just tighten them. You can tighten them by hand, or you can tighten them with a drill. So we just tighten those up. And there you have it. The shelf's completely installed. just take your tape down, and that's the way you can install your shelf.